Welcome everybody and namaskar. I am Dr. Sudhir, working as a professor in Management Institute and also a amateur come a professional debut and author of the book Newton's Fourth Law. Today I will tell you about my book. I will just give you some insight about my book, what is Newton's Fourth Law. Lot of people asking me about what is Newton's Fourth Law. It looks like interesting nomenclature of my book. I will go chapter wise. I have a 21 chapter in this book, and this is dedicated to the 21st century. And my first chapter itself is the law of grace, called Newton's Fourth Law. I will highlight some of the points what you will find by reading this chapter. I will tell you this is something like more like a like Newton's Fourth Law, the law of grace, more like a metaphoric name that is used in in amalgamation of spirituality and behavioral psychology. So it came to my mind when I was just attempted to write this book, what is the law of grace actually. I have never seen because everybody talking about grace, blessing, and all the time when I talk about people, they used to tell us that I am well by the grace of Almighty, I am good by the blessing of yourself. So it hit my mind, and then I started writing this book, and I captured the first book as the law of grace. There is a very scientific comparison between law of gravitation and law of grace, and I also established a little analogy and algorithm scientifically how law of grace and law of gravity are opposite to each other. These are the forces, both are the two forces, they are opposite to each other, and both are the vector quantities. Interestingly, the center of the force of gravity which attracted toward the center of the earth, and in physics the force of gravity becomes zero at the center of the earth, and the law of grace, the force of grace, I can tell you, it is always attracted to the center of divinity, and when it moves towards divinity, like the force of gravity becomes zero at the center of the earth, the force of divinity become you can call it a jinx, or you can fused and unified with the divine force. So this is very interesting analogy and algorithm. I think people will feel it different by reading this chapter basically. And I have also cited a lot of scientific theory, like the theory of time dilation of Einstein, and also Archimedes principle of buoyancy. How in when there is the Archimedes principle says the more displacement of water give you more upliftment, there will be more force of buoyancy, like this. If you reply the sins committed by us, then we will be more attracted towards, the center of divinity. So from that point of view, time changing, people are coming and going, we are always thinking about our life only, we never think about livelihood only, we never think about our life. So moreover, this book will throw light upon how grace can be harvested and grace can be reaped and rest can be cultivated. So grace is more important, and I tell you, when any man with race, grace is something like G plus race. It means God with our race is called grace. If you are getting a race, you are going and running and taking a race in life, then if God is with you, then it becomes a grace. Otherwise, race will be race. Thank you very much.